and welcome to my new series D&D, Data and Dashboards. I thought could be fun if we build together a report and you can decide what data source we use, how we will proceed, do we want to clean the data, transform the data, and what visuals do we want to build. First of all, we need some people who are with me today, so if you write in the chat a hi or I'm here or whatever, so I know we can start playing. Otherwise, I would go through what I think is interesting for you and will build a report on my own. But it would be more fun if you will be involved and if you say what you want, maybe. Okay, let's start. First, introduction. My name is Catherine. I'm Managing Director of Yoda BI Consulting, also founder of Female Fabricator and Power Platform User Group. You can find me on Blue Sky. You can write me an email. You can go on my website. There's also a blog. And you can connect with me on LinkedIn or follow me here on YouTube. Okay. Let's start. First, we need Power BI Desktop. So that is the main thing here. Otherwise, we can't start. Power BI Desktop is for free, so you can download it, or you can go to the Microsoft Store, to the Windows Microsoft Store and download Power BI Desktop. Then you don't need to refresh it every month because it will come by itself if there's a new update. And yeah, so that is the main thing today. So we need Power BI Desktop. Okay, then I have two data sources. Let me open my screen. Was hard to find something for today. First, I thought maybe we use some Pokemon cards to analyze, and I thought, okay, it could be a bit too complicated because there's so many. Then I thought, okay, let's start with very easy with dogs and cats. So we will today use the web connector, so we will easily connect Power BI Desktop to a web source without doing any coding or whatever. So we you need a URL, and then a Power BI Desktop will show us all available tables on the page. Okay, so first we have the dog breed. And let me scroll down. So we have here a table which we can analyze. Just let me go up. Was a bit too fast. It's like Pokemon, right? There are so many dogs. Okay, let's go up. We have the origin, we have the type, and what was the other thing? Let me see. Yes, the English name, the name, and the number. Okay, next one is the cat's breed, or the cat breeds. And in this case, we have a bit more data. So we have here the location of the origin, we have type, we have body type, code pattern. The images are not in it, but here we have a bit more data. And for the next time, we could use, for example, Kaggle. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kaggle. You can download data sets from there for free to improve your analytics skills or transforming skills or science skills or whatever skills you want to improve. And for this, the page is very good, and there you can find thousands of data sets. It's very cool. But today we will load the web. We will use the web connector. So first decision would be cats or dogs. So if you put in the chat cats or dogs, then we can proceed. Otherwise, I will choose. And most of you maybe know what I want or what I will use, or yeah, what I will choose. So let's see. Do we get some responses? I put in cats, dogs. if we have someone who wants to decide. Otherwise, I will go with cats. Do we have other opinions on that? I could also roll the dice, but I thought maybe for the first round we do it without dice. Next time I will bring one, I see. So maybe that's easier. Okay, good. Then let's take the cats because we have a bit more data here. For this, we can simply copy the URL. We open Power BI Desktop. We open a blank report. And then we can go to Get Data. And we can choose the web. You see, I have already the data in it because I thought maybe a fallback would be good. So you can click on web. And then we can simply put in here the link, the URL. You can do this with every URL. If there is a table behind, Power BI can extract it. So if there is a password or something, then you have to adjust the text in the background so that you can put in your password and username. But we won't do this today. So it's very simple. It's open tables here. And you see, you can go through these and see what is in it. So you have here a little preview of the data. Also, Power BI have here some suggestions which you might like to use in your report. So you can also click on them. And you can also see the HTML code, and you can see the web view of the data. So you can also go through here. But I would prefer the table view. And let's choose table 1, was it right? Yes, okay, table 1. Okay, next decision. Should we load or should we transform the data? Do we have opinions on that? No opinions? Okay, so for the record, I would always choose transform data because you don't know if the data is perfect and you can use it in your report. So I will click transform data. And then we get our Power Query here. So it's a second window, you see. It's not only one window in Power BI, so you have a second window. It's like in Excel if you use Power Query. For that, you also have a second window, right? So now we have here our data, and you see we have the first row is normally here in this case our header row. So we should transform this because I guess nobody will say different, because otherwise we have as a header for our columns column 1, 2, 3, and you don't know what to choose in the visuals. So let's go on use first row as header, and now we have the right header titles. So now we see we have here the breed, we have here the location of the origin, the type, the body type, and so on. We can also delete the image because the image is not in it. We have no URL for it, so we can't reach the image. That's why we can delete it. And now we could also clean the data a bit, but in this case, let's go for it and load the data. Before we do that, we can here put in the name cat breed demo. The other both I will disable from load, so we only have the table we loaded before. Okay, and then we can simply click on apply, close and apply, and the data will be loaded here. So only the new one, and you see here on the right side we have now our cat breed demo breed. And now we could start with the visuals. Very simple, right? So we don't have a big data model in this case. We only have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. And now you could start for example, to click on the columns. So very simple. Let's see, we use the type and we get here the type. You can click on location, code type. So you can put in all in one table if you want. And then you see here the data. We could also, but I see we have not so many viewers, create a bar chart. So for example, we use the clustered bar chart. We put in the, let's check the data again, because I didn't check it before, so it was very straightforward. So let's see, we have here the body type, for example. Let's put in the body type in the y-axis and the body type in the x-axis. And now we see that it's some. And we see we have very few, let's see, medium and small cats, but we have many moderate. So we can also put on data labels if we want. If we go on the right side, we can go on data labels and turn them on. So we see the data, the numbers now on our bar chart. And we could also choose the breed. And now we could, for example, filter. And if we want, for example, all moderate cats, we can click on the first one. If we want large ones, we see here we have the Bengal, Maine Coon, Okaki cat, and Savannah. So these are the biggest ones. Or we can choose the normals and so on. So you can build also from these data a report. So it is less, it is not much, but you can create a whole report out of these 6 columns. And in case you want to see something else, put it in the chat. Otherwise, I would say this round of D&D is over because we reached our goal. We have now some visuals. We loaded the data in it. We transformed a bit. And in the next round, I will prepare another data set, and maybe we will be more players. And maybe you'll come back and watch. So I would say for this round, we're finished, and maybe we see us next round. So bye bye and see you next time.